Hi friends, it's Brittany at Ink and Papyrus. How are you? So this washi tape we just made in our last video, so much fun. That should have come out earlier this week. I will link the tutorial above and in the description box. This is what you see, but this is actually what is going on here. This is a dastardly mess. I have so much ephemera out from Little Cayman, or my Little Cayman journal. I have all these digital images and scrap pieces of paper and stamps out. And you know when you're just working on a project of a specific theme and you have to have everything you own related to that theme out? Well, that's where I'm at. So I thought today, instead of the video I had planned, we will do a off the cuff, let's make some themed ephemera using all the stuff I have left over, and maybe I will have a prayer of being able to walk through my office sometime within the next week. Let's get to it. So I think what we're going to do is some masterboard collage. So yeah. This is an overwhelming mess, but we will get through it. Just, you know, grab some scraps and let's just have a relaxing crafting session. You know what? Let's just get our glue out and let's just start putting down some paper, and we're gonna make something gorgeous out of this, I promise. Obviously, a lot of the stuff I have right now is nautical because I've been working on my journal from my trip to Little Cayman. Hopefully that doesn't scare you away. You can do this obviously with any theme you would like, but you know, I have to tell you, the ocean, as a diver, I can tell you the ocean is pretty darn magnificent all year round, even though I know everyone is like, oh, you know, nautical stuff, that's for summer. No, it's not. The ocean is for 365 days a year. It is absolutely magnificent. So I am just, you know, and maybe I'll use some of this in my my Little Cayman journal. But you know, my Little Cayman journal is pretty much stuffed to the brim at this point. So this is likely going to be stuff that I will use in my journal for summer or my next tropical vacation. And you know what? That is a-okay. Let me show you my Little Cayman journal. I'm going to do a flip through this shortly. It is packed to the brim. And we did so many different videos and tried out so many different techniques in this journal. So I can't wait to share the full flip through. The one thing I discovered by accident was I absolutely love the nautical and blue, gold, and pink themes together, and I discovered that because I actually added those flamingos to the front of my journal because I had made some very terrible sewing errors. And so then I put that flamingo confetti down, and I found some flamingo digital images and made some pink embellishments of my own. And I discovered that the blue and pink theme just absolutely rocks together. You know, flamingos were, I saw some flamingos in Curacao, and I wish I've already done my travel journal for there, but I wish I would have had the forethought to do something like that then, but you know, whatever. So just gluing stuff down. Don't worry your pretty face. You know, just don't overthink it. What I'm trying to tell you is colors that you maybe traditionally wouldn't think fit or go together. Just try it. You never know, you might love it. Absolutely love it. And I have that disease where I save like every little piece, so Some of these pieces are like so pathetic. You're probably like, why do you even have that? Like, just throw it away. Throw it away. It's an illness. I know, but you know, you never know. You never know when you might need something. So I'm just saying. Okay, so overlapping patterns. I have this is going to be a big mixed media collage masterboard. I have so many different things on my desk right now. I have fabric, I have washi, I have paper, I have ink pads, I have stamps, stencils, oh, the list, paintbrushes, the list goes on and on and on. So I have a feeling things are about to get a little bit crazy. So brace yourself. We could even, these washi swatches that I haven't decorated yet, we could even use some of these. Yeah, let's just do it. See? Just ripped it. See? All is good. All is well. Alright, this glue is killing me, man. Killing me. Killing me. Gonna lay it on its side. So I hope you guys are well. What are you up to? What are you doing? What projects are you working on? Are you excited about spring like I am? I skipped actually right over spring and kind of went to summer here with all this journaling about my trip to Little Cayman. Sorry to rub it in. It was fabulous, in case you were wondering. Yeah, no, it was absolutely fabulous. Though I am, when I'm done with this, I am gonna go head back to spring, and I am gonna work on a spring journal. I'm not sure what the theme, of course, I don't know. In my world, everything has to have a theme. I admire you people that don't get caught up on the themes and just journal, because it's so inconvenient dragging out all this stuff and, you know, then having all this ephemera and stuff left over that you feel obligated, you know, you can use it, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just gets a little inconvenient. But anyways, so I don't know, I was thinking something about like fairies, or I think I have a little golden book that has Peter Rabbit on the cover. So I think I may end up, I don't know, I think maybe I'll make a cover out of, alter this little golden book cover I have of Peter Rabbit and make a spring journal that way. I don't know. Possibilities are endless. I see a little square inch of my desk that I couldn't see a little bit ago, and it's making me very happy. I feel like I'm making progress, you know? Do any of y'all have a cluttering problem? I've always been this way. I've always kept like little memories and doodads from projects and places I go and things that happen, and sometimes I journal with it like I'm supposed to, and sometimes I don't, and it kind of builds up. I feel like we should do a video on that. Is all the ephemera that I have in these little, shouldn't even say little, because they are full to the brim. I can't even like open. It's on a bookshelf, and these like little, you know, the little compartment storage things that you get at Walmart. Well, mine's like packed to the brim, and I'm telling you, I can't even like pull it out of the compartment to get it off the shelf anymore. It's so out of control, and I just need to, because I keep doing all these theme things, I need to break it out and, you know, like deal with it. And there are cute, very cute pieces of ephemera that I've collected just from day-to-day life that I want to use in a journal. And I need to be better about that. I don't know if that was one of my New Year's resolutions, but it really needs to be. So that's the negative of a punch. Oh, I love the palm trees. Okay. So see, this is coming together. I'm loving it. And I think I'm definitely going to do some sewing. So my goal here is just to make some really beautiful collage pieces that I can make journaling cards out of and can alter to just make into making the base for different embellishments. Oh no, I just realized my oxide spray leaked all over my desk onto my flamingo. Oh no, how sad. Look at, see, you know what? Oh, and it leaked here. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. I didn't even notice. Maybe I can use that. This is way too sad. It looks like it has some terrible flesh-eating disease. I'm so sad. Okay, so my desk it's not horrible. It leaked onto a couple, and you know how like potent this stuff is. You get a couple drops and everything is, you know, died, which I can't complain. You do get your money's worth, but oh, bye flamingo. Okay, goodbye. Away with you. Away with you. Maybe we'll use those. My flamingo is gone forever. Life's tough, man. Life is tough. Life is tough. Okay, well, if that's the worst thing that happens today, I'm pretty lucky, you know? I have the day off work, so I can say that out loud, or else I would be jinxing myself, you know? I'm gonna throw on some washi here, just to mesh this in. You know, we're going for that mixed media look. You know, this does not have to have a purpose. Recognize that depending on what you're making your embellishments for, the purpose will be different. So our goal is to just create a beautiful base that is versatile, that you could do any number of things with. And our first and most important goal is to clean up this abomination I have on my desk, you know? And I'm feeling good. I'm starting to see some space, and we have a gorgeous piece of masterboard coming right along, and I'm feeling good about this. All right, I like taking my square pieces down there and just tidying up those corners. I like doing the corners first because we can do whatever we want in between, but we need some straight edges to complete this. So let's just knock those out. Okay, and maybe we'll join the blue and the pink with a little bit of ribbon there. Okay, each side. No pressure. This is just going to be a relaxing craft session. I told you, you don't have to define the purpose yet. That's not what today is all about. Today is about relaxing and having fun and using up our scraps and not wasting them and not having such a cluttered space that we can't even work in it. You know, sometimes you have to clean up your space to clean up your mind. Is that stupid? I think that really rings true to me. Cluttery space equals a cluttery mind. Not always, you know, sometimes when things are cluttered, it's because you're just going to town and vibing and you just are so in the zone. But when your space always looks like that, just, you know, sometimes you just need to take a step back and evaluate things. I am not one to lecture about, you know, clean spaces, let's put it like that. We're moving and grooving and having a good old time. At the end of this video, guys, we're going to go over some great ways to use your ephemera, or rather some great utilizations for this masterboard, and some really cool ephemera pieces that you can make with it. So I cannot wait. This is, I know it looks kind of like meh, whatever, but no, I'm telling you, this is gonna be adorable. You're gonna absolutely love this, and you're gonna look at this and be like, oh my gosh, I have to make some of my own. Let me delve knee deep into that scrap pile. I'm telling you, if you're not already there, you will be by the end of this video, because you are going to love the things that you can do from Collage Masterboard. I promise you, you will be sold. You will be sold. See, I just threw away something. You guys should give me a round of applause. See? See? I told you I could do it. I told you I could do it. Alright. Let's see. What do we have here? This. Okay, I don't know what this, see, this random, I think this was from Stenciled. I mopped up ink from the hot glue gun stencil I was using, and this is what I have, and the paper doesn't have a purpose, and we're giving it purpose. And I think it's really awesome. So I love using little pieces of what, because like that border, it looks really weird to me between the fabric, the pink cardstock, this, but look, a simple piece of washi, look how, you know, overlapping all of those components, and all of a sudden it kind of looks like it belongs. So that's what we're doing here. We are just mishing and meshing, and we're making things, we're giving things a home and making them belong. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? I think so. And now we're meshing the pink and the blue, which I love. I love tying them together. Okay, see, there aren't really any rules. I know this is a very simple concept that has been done many, many times before, so I hope I'm not boring you guys. I think this is really, even though this is, you know, usually I try and plan my videos out. This video was kind of something I did out of necessity because I thought it would be fun to just film me literally cleaning off my desk and creating masterboard. I know it's kind of weird, but I think this is going somewhere really great. I'm really loving this, and I already have some ideas for some really cool embellishments that we can make from this mess. I told you guys I adore flamingos, so I'm going to get them here in this mix. Yes. Gonna link all that stuff. So I like having different plain backgrounds, like this silver cardstock and the pink cardstock. And then taking, you know, something that's a little bit busier, an object, a focal point, and putting it over top to kind of blend them together. Maybe we're using coordinating colors, contrasting colors, but you know, when you do things like that and then put an object over it to create the focal point, I think it makes for a better collage. So like here, you know, some palms, some washi, pink cardstock, and then we're gonna join it all together with a focal point, a flower. And you certainly don't have to do it this way. There's so many ways to collage. There is no right way, which is why collage is so relaxing and so rewarding and fun. But I like the results when I use that general formula. I don't think you can go wrong. So like here, we're just gonna blend those together a little bit. Some washi. I think it just makes it look a little bit more cohesive. A little bit. I have this. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, and you know, we have a little gap there. It's not perfect, so let's get a little something something and join it. And I have a seashell. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to match the rest of your masterboard collage, because the intention is, now if you, let's say you're using this to make a journal cover, obviously if you probably want the entire masterboard to be at least somewhat cohesive, that's fine. I probably won't be doing that with this masterboard collage. So, you know, I'll probably, I kind of want to do this in sections, right? I have the pink and the blue sparklies, and then kind of the nautical and theme and shells here. And so, you know, as long as it's kind of doled out in sections, and you're able to cut out what you need for your embellishments, I think you are rocking and rolling and doing great. If that makes any sense to you. Sorry, it made sense to me, but sometimes, sometimes the things I have in my head and what comes out loud are not the same. So if you've been watching for a little bit, you probably know that by now. English is my native language, but sometimes it doesn't sound that way. Let's just say that. Some days I'm like decently articulate, believe it or not, and some days I can't form a sentence to save my life. So I think today is more of the latter, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Weird. Flamingo. I'm looking at a piece of cardstock with some whale washi. I had extra, so instead of throwing it away, here we go again. I just put it down on this cardstock. You know, it's just one of those days. So how y'all doing? What you doing? What you up to? Drop me a comment in the comment box below. I love hearing from you guys. You know, I really do. It makes my day. Let's get some more of that washi since we covered that up. There we go. See how we just kind of mishmashed all those things together? I have some more. Oh, I have this nautical fabric. I told you this was going to be a mixed media thing, and look, it's becoming very mixed media, all right. Very mixed media, all right. So, what else looks like it needs joined? Maybe there, like that. That's looking a little out there. It needs cohesed. Okay. See that? I have this nautical anchor washi. What are we doing with this? It's got thread all over it. Maybe we'll do just a little piece here. You certainly don't have to do this. You can keep your masterboard very, very simple and use only a couple of colors, and you know, just a couple of different swatches, pieces, and call it a day. I'm just feeling really funky and out there today. So that, and I have such a huge assortment of stuff on my desk. I'm thinking I want a little bit more pink flamingo in there. Maybe we'll see how the edges there, just obviously you don't need perfect edges for collage, but I don't know. That to me looks a little bit weird. So when we're not happy, what do? We add another layer until we're happy with what we got. And I love this process, so you know, it doesn't matter to me. I could just collage all day. So guys, this is the final product for my Collage Masterboard. I did a lot of this off camera, just because I figured there's only so much collage you guys would want to watch. But I wanted to show you the final product and look. I love these. Some of them are very eclectic and have different themes going on a single sheet of paper. So, you know, I'll probably want to cut off maybe the nautical side from the flamingo side. I don't know. But some of them I kept purely nautical, for example, so I could use an entire sheet on one project if I wanted, or I could obviously cut it up. I was even thinking of creating a folio, an ocean-inspired folio, and folding this over. Obviously I would have to back this, maybe reinforce it, give it some extra strength. You'll see here that I did do a lot of sewing over top. Some of it was to accentuate certain things, for example this bird, but most of the time I sew just because I don't, you know, I usually am kind of lax with the glue, knowing I'll be sewing over it. If you don't like the sewn look, which I think it really adds to it, and I think it looks really good, especially when you top these up. But if you don't like the sewn look, feel free to not sew. I think it really ties things together really well, even if they initially look like maybe they don't all fit together. And here's one of the last ones. Again, nautical and neutral was the theme. I had pink thread in my sewing machine, which I actually liked. Okay, it's growing on me, so I didn't change it out. I just left it as is. More nautical stuff and flamingos and pink. So I brought one of my travel journals out. I'm working on the last signature, and I figure we could go through some ideas for how to use this together. This was actually my trip to Curacao, so I don't know if you can see, but I went to a place where they had flamingos. So maybe it would be cool. I don't know how well it would go with the monkeys, but or maybe I will add something to clip to here. So let's do this. There's so many different things you can do with this. I don't want to cover up the flamingo picture, so I will probably want something that I can simply clip onto this page. So I think I am going to just simply create a journaling card. And I really like these deckled scissors, but if I do, I think I'm gonna I'm gonna cut into the thread. So I'm just gonna cut this as is. I wanna get that little heart. And if my edges are a little off, I'll just go back in with my paper cutter. No worries. Okay, I love this already. I am simply going to use this as a card that I journal on. I am going to back this to give myself some writing room, and you know, I mean, I guess if the thread doesn't bother you, but that's fine. Since I'll probably be writing on this all the thread will probably be in the way. So I am going to clip this to the page and we will get going. Actually, come to think of it, you know what would make a great altered paper clip? This, because it's got some thickness to it. Why don't we do this? I'm gonna take this cut this down. This might be really thick, see if we can fold it in half. This is coming up. However, we can obviously glue this back down. Okay, we're a little off center. To trim some of this, that's okay. I think this very well may make a great altered paper clip. Okay. I just want to show you guys some more creative ways that you can utilize this Collage Masterboard. And I absolutely love projects. I don't know if you can see, but my desk is like totally clean now for the first time in a long time. And that's why I ended up with so many masterboards, because I wasn't gonna stop until my desk was clean. And sometimes if I'm working on a theme journal, I will take the time to put the ephemera back into an envelope that says like nautical, for example. But some of the stuff, it's just like literally it would take me so long to put it away. And if I make these masterboards, I can actually put these aside and make nautical themed ephemera for the next journal I make using these. So just saying, it's a great way to go. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. We could just clip the long end goes on the outside. We could just clip this in and glue it and use that as our paper clip, or we can make a little slice into this piece here and actually seat the paper clip in here. So let me show you. I'm going to grab my utility knife. We're just going to make a small little cut here, and this is where we're going to poke the paper clip through. Oh, I should have put a craft mat down. That's my bad. Okay, but what we're going to do is poke the long end through, and we're just going to clip that on inside. See, I think ideally I would have made this slit a little bit higher, but that's okay. And see, now it's poking, the bottom is poking out. Make sure we gave ourselves enough room. So this will work, but that's ideally why you want to make this slit a little bit higher, so you have more paper clip can come through, and that way you can really get a good big bite on things. But this will work. All right, now all we're gonna do is glue the insides and slap this together, and we will have a nice altered paper clip. I know this is really simple stuff, so I hope I'm not boring you. I just really like the idea of finding projects that allow us to use what's in front of us and clean up our mess. And yeah, just de-stash a little bit, simplify. If you notice, I did a lot of collage just with blank cardstock that I had left over, some washi tape, some fabric, and then even the negative punches of things I used. And then you'll see points throughout where I took embellishments, whether it be a digital image or washi sometimes. I utilized them as focal points throughout to kind of draw some attention. So that's what I did here with a sticker, with a punch out of a palm tree, with 2 digital images with some fabric. This is the focal point. So I think if you collage throughout, and then if you have unlike things because they're unlike colors or unlike shapes, a lot of times I like to join them together with something. That's what I did here with the washi tape. Let me show you another example. Sometimes I bridge the things together using a focal point, so you kind of get a 2-for-1 there. This here I bridged the pink fabric and this stenciled cardstock with washi. Here I bridged these two things together with a little bit of twine. So you get the picture. Okay, so we just made ourselves an altered paper clip, and we can clip this in and move along. I want to show you guys a couple more examples of things that we can do. This is gonna kind of be sticking out a little bit, I don't mind. So here we have ourselves the altered paper clip. Sticks out a little bit. I don't mind it, I think it's adorable. And yeah, I kind of want to make some more of these. You could even add another little focal point to the back if you wanted. I think the pink looks really good with what I have going on here, and I like the pink and the gold together. I think it goes great with the layout. Okay, next thing I want to show you guys. Why don't we do, I just love the way this looks, the pink, the bow and the flamingos. So let's do this. What if we have, why don't we make this a little pocket? What if we put this in the back and just have this, maybe I'll put some tickets in there or something. It's perfect for a travel journal, right? I think this is this last signature here is going to be from my trip to Costa Rica, and I can certainly do a full flip through when I'm done. You know what would go really well together is this little section with this and the starfish. You could make a bookmark out of these, journaling cards, like I said, a cover, really anything. Or we could do any one of these. Or we could juxtapose this pink with that pink. But I'll probably want to do something else with this. Yeah, why don't we do that? Okay, very pretty, very nautical. Why don't we make some page tabs? So I'm going to use my deckled edge scissors here and cut this strip. This was done with washi tape. And we're not going to make these for the entire book. We're just going to do it for this one signature for Costa Rica. So when we do this, we're going to split it into two parts, or actually could just add it here and just have a single page tab. I really like that against the green. Why don't we do that? Okay, so page tabs we're adding to our list of things that we can do with our masterboard collage. Page tabs it is. Okay. So I hope you guys, I hope this is a little inspiring to you. You can do so much with, I know it seems like, oh gosh, I have all these boring scraps around, don't know what to do with them, they're taking up my entire desk. What do I do? But look, when you merge, when you collage things together, using fabric, washi tape, paper, kind of bridge them to unlike things together, like I did here with the fabric, bridged the blue and the pink together with blue and pink fabric, create a focal point, and then sew or no sew, you have a great beginning of something special. So let's review. That's what we did. We just on a whim today we have gotten ourselves, let's see, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 masterboards, and we created a journaling card with no fuss. We literally just cut this out. We created an altered paper clip, which I love, absolutely love. You may want to actually paper clip this paper clip together while it dries, because the cardstock is really thick. So you want to get it nice and get that glue in there. Okay, an altered paper clip. Set that aside. A journaling card and some page tabs. And then we also created a small pocket. If you want, you can, you know, get a circle punch and punch a little divot in there to signify a pocket. But this is, I think, the beginnings of something really great. And like I said, when I finally finished this last section of my trip to Costa Rica from ages ago, I have no excuse for that one, I will do a full flip through of this travel journal. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did and you found value in this, please hit that like and subscribe button. My videos come out on Monday and Friday, and I can't wait to see you the next time.